Hey guys, today I want to walk you through the process I use to turn my artwork into sellable products that I sell on my Etsy shop and also to my wholesale stockists. Now I've been selling my art on products for almost 3 years now, and this is the process that I use every single time I make a new design. As I'm in the middle of designing my new autumn range at the moment, I thought it'd be quite nice to take you through this process as I'm actually doing it. It's definitely not the only way to do this, and I'm pretty sure there's probably an easier way out there, but this is the process that I use, and I just thought I would share it with you as I've had some people reach out to me and just ask how I got started in product making and really what my stages are. So I thought I would do that with you today. As I make traditional art, painting in watercolours, I need a way to convert a physical painting done on paper into a digital design. So here's a list of equipment that I use to turn this into this. Traditional artists like me will need finished artwork that is to be turned into a design. This process also applies to digital artists, but as your artwork is already digitized, you can skip the first few steps of scanning and cleaning up the artwork. As for equipment, you'll need a scanner. I use the Epson Perfection V39, which has a scanner bed that fits just bigger than an A4 size piece of paper. You'll need a computer of some sort to scan your artwork onto, and you'll also need some kind of editing software. I use Photoshop. If you then want to turn your art into physical products like greetings cards and art prints, you'll also need a printer if you plan to print your own designs, as well as the correct inks and types of paper needed for your finished product. I'll go through what I use in more details later in the video when we get to this stage. So once you're all set up with your equipment and you have all your artwork ready, it's time to scan. I always wipe the scanner bed before each new scan to eliminate the possibility of any dust or fluff getting scanned along with the image. I also add a pile of heavy books on top of the scanner before starting to make sure the artwork paper is fully flat against the scanner bed. This helps to stop any blurry parts showing up on the final scan. Next, I do a quick preview scan to make sure that all the artwork I want is correctly lined up and nothing is cut off or out of view. And once I'm happy, I go ahead with the full scan. If you're scanning images of artwork, then you'll want to make sure your settings are set to scan an image and that you're scanning at no less than 300 dpi. I scan all my images at 1200 dpi or higher, as this ensures each image is extra large and won't be pixelated and in final products. This does increase your file size quite a lot though, so be prepared for huge files. Once the files are on the computer, I go ahead and open them in Photoshop. The next part really depends on your type of art and also the type of products you want to create. If you create full painted scenes, then your editing may be really minimal, with just the clipping out of the background. But for me, I do a full cleanup of each painted element individually so that it's ready to be used in any of my designs, patterns or products. This is the longest and slowest part of the whole process, but I like to take my time and do it properly once rather than have to go back and clean things up for each individual product. This is me removing the background and carefully tidying up each element so that it's an individual floating object. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to go into more detail about how I do this, as I'd be happy to make a full video on how I prepare my artwork files in the future. Once the images have been cleaned up and I have all my elements ready, then it's time to start designing. I begin by opening a large blank document and importing the elements that I think I'd like to use. Some card designs come together really quickly for me, like this feather card did, while others, like this one, take a bit of trial and error to get it looking how I want. I spent some time on this new card design as I was also thinking through a coordinating repeat pattern at the same time. I've now come up with both, which will form part of my new autumn collection, which is coming soon. If you'd like to be kept in the loop about my new designs and product launches, then head over to my website and sign up to my mailing list. I send out a monthly newsletter to all my subscribers, and you also get a coupon code to use in my Etsy shop for signing up. I'll leave my website link in the description below if you'd like to do this. Once I have my finished design on a large scale, I make sure it's saved, then I can start putting it onto the different product templates I have. If you're designing your own products, then I'd strongly suggest making up a product template like I have here in the correct dimensions for your individual product. This makes it so much easier in the long run when designing new items, as you basically just plug and place the new design into the template and it's ready to go. This is my greetings card template, which has the front and back designed in a similar layout. To make this new design into a card, I just insert it into the template, edit the info on the back of the card and save it as a new design. And now we're ready to print. For printers, I have the Epson ET7700, which is an EcoTank printer. I use this for all my cards, art prints and bookmarks, and I even used it when I made my own stickers, as it prints really well on a wide range of different materials. As I like to try and make my products as environmentally friendly as possible, I use recycled cardstock and envelopes for my greeting cards, and also package them in compostable cello bags that I get from EcoCraft. A few weeks ago I did a full video breakdown of all the eco-friendly packaging I use, plus the companies I buy them from. You can find that video on my channel, and I'll also add a card at the top right of the screen here if you want to check it out. And here's a finished card. What do you guys think? As I mentioned before, this card's going to form part of my new autumn collection. I'm going to add it in as a pack of 6 to match all these cards. I love how this woodland theme has come out, and I'm really excited to be able to share them with you all. Please stay tuned for more news on the launch coming soon. So there we have it guys, a new card design for our autumn collection. I hope you found today's video helpful or even just interesting. If you did, please let me know in the comments below, and if you have any more requests of other videos that you'd like me to do or like processes that I do, please let me know on that as well, because I'd love to do them for you. I'd just like to say a huge big thank you for if you got to the end of this video. I really appreciate you being here. Please remember to hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of these vlogs. Thanks very much guys, have a good day, bye.